There are many types of watermelons on the market. I believe that many of you find it difficult to choose a juicy, crunchy, sweet watermelon when buying watermelon. Some of you have spent tens of dollars to buy a bland watermelon. What a waste! Today, I will share with you some tips for choosing watermelons. Once you have learned, you are sure to choose the right fresh and sweet watermelon. Let's see how to choose watermelons. First, look at the yellow part of the watermelon. This is the part of the watermelon that is in contact with the ground when it grows. This part is obviously different from the other parts. Because it is in contact with the ground, it does not have enough sunlight. If this part is yellow, it means it has been lying on the ground for a long time and has ripened naturally. So the melon will be sweet, the flesh will be plump and juicy, and the texture will be crispy. If this part is white, it means that the melon is not ripe because it has not been in contact with the ground for enough time. The taste will be bland or tasteless. Do not choose such watermelons. The second thing is to look at the stem of the watermelon. The stem of the watermelon is the point of providing nutrients for the entire watermelon. What happens when the watermelon is growing? It receives conditions that can affect the ripeness of the watermelon, such as light, fertilizer, and water, etc. All will be reflected on the stem. It is the easiest way to judge whether a watermelon is fresh or not by looking at the stem. The stem is the appendage of the watermelon. After picking, the stem will wither and turn yellow, brown due to continuous loss of water. Only fresh watermelons can ensure the crispness, plumpness, and sweetness of the water inside. The most important thing is to avoid buying watermelons that have been picked for a long time. The inside may be spoiled, which is even more annoying when the watermelon is not sweet. It is best to choose a fruit with a stem that is greener, the fresher the watermelon. At the same time, we also need to pay attention to the straightness of the watermelon stem. When the watermelon is fully mature, the watermelon stem will no longer provide nutrients. It will gradually curl up and dry. If the watermelon stem appears to curl up, it means that the watermelon has ripened naturally in the watermelon field and tastes sweeter. If the watermelon is picked first, the stem will be straighter. If you encounter this type of melon, you should not choose it. If you buy it, there is a high possibility that it is not sweet enough. Third, look at the patterns on the watermelon. When buying a watermelon, we will see many dark stripes on the watermelon's skin. It looks like a wave. So when we buy a watermelon, try to choose watermelons with clear stripes. The riper the watermelon is, watermelons like this are sweet and juicy. On the contrary,